Hey guys, welcome to episode 8 of the Paw Print Podcast. Today we have Hayden Fry and Paige Kaylor from Smyrna Swim. Guys, thanks for coming on today.
Of course, it's an honor to be here.
All right. We're going to get right to it. All right, so you guys are seniors. You're about to graduate. So as you reflect on your high school career, what is something that you will miss most about Smyrna Swim?
It's definitely got to be the community. We're like just a second family. Everyone is there for each other, and we're all very alike in that way.
I agree with what Hayden said. I think our there's no like I don't like this person like that. And it's just really nice to each other.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that for a while because Trump Hour is built like a standard, I guess, in a program because he's been here for a long time. But I mean, he's said something I feel like every time people leave as seniors, I feel like they say the same thing. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a family culture.
Yeah, definitely.
So, what is something that makes Smyrna Swim what it is? Like, what is it? Like, that could be like something that stands out, something you guys do every day, just something that sticks out to you.
I would say it's the drive. A lot of people put in a lot of work in this sport because in every sport you have slackers, people that don't really try too hard. But with swimming, everyone is all putting in the work, and we're all trying our hardest to be really good.
I would say it's our support system. Not only like is our coach a great support person, but like just the rest of the team we share a lane with. Everyone's really great. Everyone's supportive, and
Yeah, no, I like that. I feel like I don't know everybody on the swim team. I feel like most of the people I know on the swim team, like kid wise, y'all are great kids. Like y'all get along. There's not like a lot of drama. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's very like smooth, and you guys are, I don't know, like a great team fit, I guess.
Exactly.
So if an incoming freshman's coming in and they want to be a part of Smyrna Swim, what would you tell them to be successful with swim and in school?
Show up every day, try your hardest, and stuff will be easy.
I would definitely say try your hardest too because that doesn't get unnoticed, and it's a good look to have.
All right, cool. All right, so what is y'all's favorite memory of being a part of the swim team? I know that's hard. You got what, all 4 years for both of y'all, right? Yeah, that's a long time. So what's one thing? If you got two, that's fine, but one thing memory wise.
It's got to be the swim meets. Every swim meet is an amazing time. You get to be there with your friend, not only your teammates, but your friends. And me, I know a lot of people from the other schools we go against. So I get to see friends from other schools as well, and I get to compete against them. And it's an amazing time there. My favorite swim meet was definitely county this year. It's the first time we've gone in 17 years, and it was a blast.
My favorite is on Fridays. We're just after season and we don't have anything to do, and we all just sit in his office and we all talk. And like the other day, John and Coach Trump were playing guitar and singing, and like it's just fun.
And I feel like especially what Paige was saying, I feel like that's the stuff you remember. Like you remember the meets and stuff. I know you do, right? But you remember like the moments with your coaches and your teammates, where you just kind of hang out, and you have a good time, and like you said, playing the guitar and stuff like that stuff that sticks with you. And I'll tell you, from somebody's been out of school for 11 years of high school now, 11 years ago, that I remember those things the most too. Like you'll go back when you're just kind of like, it'll be like a regular day. You'll just be like, man, I remember when Coach Trumpower did this, or when Hayden did this, or you'll remember that stuff. But I think that's pretty cool. So you guys are a part of a lot of things in school as well. You're not just swimmers, right? You do a lot of different things. So what is your favorite memory of high school as a whole? Not just swim.
Ooh, that's a hard one. I mean, swimming is a very big thing for me in high school, but I really like the games. The football games are amazing. Getting to dress up and go out and have fun is one of my favorite things.
I like pep rallies. I think the games are fun. I think the environment's fun. I like how everyone is like competing against each other, but like everyone knows it's.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you guys are involved in so much that people know who you guys are just because of how much y'all do. And I feel like y'all have been involved in so much of Purple Dynasty. And I feel like the football game, the Purple Dynasty, the pep rallies are stuff that a lot of people remember too. Like I feel like you guys have had a lot of good memories. It feels like. I hope they're good
Most
memories,
definitely, yeah.
right? So me and Paige were talking about this question before. What makes Smyrna High School stand out compared to other high schools?
I think Smyrna stands out in a way that there's not a lot of drama compared to other schools because I've talked with people from Laverne, from Stewart's Creek, from Oakland, and there's always something going on. But at Smyrna, it feels like we're relatively chill. We're humble. I think that's the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
I like all the opportunities. We have other programs and then just like things for other schools.
Yeah, I mean, Hayden said it. Like, I feel like the drama thing. Again, I'm a teacher, so I don't hear all the drama. But I feel like I talk to other teachers at other schools, and even with teachers, it's like, man, I can't stand this teacher in my department. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love all the teachers. You know what I'm saying? I love my department. So I feel like that's something that does stand out, and I feel like I hope that continues because I feel like y'all's class as a whole is pretty chill. You know what I mean? I feel like y'all are my first class I taught, actually. So you guys
Wow.
graduate and I feel pretty old. But I feel like y'all's class as a whole is pretty chill and just cool to each other. And I feel like that's not common. I feel like people
Yeah.
want to start drama. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Especially being a high schooler and stuff, it's bound to
yeah,
happen.
with the attention thing. And I feel like y'all do a good job of just kind of being chill and being who y'all are. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. All right, so back to Purple Dynasty a little bit. All right, so Purple Dynasty has been a big part of Smyrna High School for going on 13 years now. Okay, so what is the best part of Purple Dynasty? What is the best part about it?
Definitely for me, it's seeing your plans go into action because there's a lot of behind the scenes planning that goes into Purple Dynasty. And I think that whenever you get to see it work out for the pep rallies, for the games, for the dress up days, for all of it, it makes you happy.
I like how it's done mostly by students. Like Miss Wester and Miss Linear both help a ton, but it's like the students' opinions that matter, and it's our decisions. It's what we say, and I like that. They're basically in control. Like we still have the support system that we need.
Yeah, and I feel like y'all do a good job of that. And I feel like people don't understand like the planning that goes behind it. I feel like they just go into the pep rally and they think, oh, this was just taken care of.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes, and I feel like the students as a whole do a really good job of coming together and making those happen. Because honestly, without the students, like it would be all on Lanier, Wester, and me. Us three, we'd have to do it ourselves. But I feel like you guys did a really good job this year of kind of planning things and coming together and just making it happen. So I mean, that's definitely I feel like the support for sports has been higher. I feel like there's sometimes that there's not as much, but I feel like y'all are doing pretty well. Basketball, I know y'all are trying. I know tonight's a big game, so that's going to be a big opportunity for Purple Dynasty to come out. So this is kind of a tough question sometimes. You guys probably have a plan, but a lot of people struggle with this question. What's your plan after high school?
Personally, I plan on going to college. I'm going to go and study business, focus of finance. I'm planning on going to UTK, but I also have MTSU as an option just to have a good secondary.
Sorry. I also want to go to college. I want to do it for teaching, but that's just like what my short plan is. Short term.
Yeah.
And then when I'm already a teacher, I'll go back to school to become a special ed behavioralist.
Okay, cool. So y'all got a good plan. He's got options. You want to teach and stuff. That's really cool. So it's good. Not everybody has a plan together.
Yeah, and sometimes that's okay.
Yeah.
It takes time.
Because look, y'all are still young, so you're trying to figure out what you're going to be, and sometimes sometimes you don't, and sometimes you got to go through college to find what you want to be. So that's cool. Y'all have kind of a head start, I guess. So that's good, and you got options of college. I mean, that's good. That's always good.
Of course.
So you're not stressing on that. So that's
not
good.
at all.
All right, so last question. Who is your favorite athlete? Doesn't have to be swim. It can be any sport, and just something why.
This one's a little niche reference, but his name's Eric the Eel. He is a swimmer.
Okay.
And he's from like a small tribe in Africa, I'm pretty sure. And he went to the Olympics. He was the only person for his country to go. And it shows that even if you come from a small background and if you come from somewhere where you don't have a lot of resources, you can still become one of the greatest and still show that you have full potential.
Okay, well, my intro's not as good as Hayden's, but mine's pretty
Okay. Hey, I mean, hey, everybody's got their favorite athlete for a certain reason. His is a little different than yours. That's okay. It's not a big deal. I actually haven't heard of that, so that's kind of cool. I know Freddie Freeman, obviously, but I don't know much about who was it again?
Eric the Eel.
Eric the Eel. Okay. All right, let's look into that. I'll look into that. All right, guys, we're out of time, but I appreciate you guys coming.
Thanks for having
appreciate
us.
the answers. Appreciate all y'all have done for Smyrna High School because y'all have done a lot. So thank you guys. Thanks for tuning in. This is episode 8 of the Paw Print Podcast.